Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Tuesday, August 9, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 360 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Los Angeles Angels vs Oakland Athletics. Our team pick is: the Los Angeles Angels are coming into this one after splitting their previous 4-game series with the Seattle Mariners. The Angels stunk at the plate in their 2 losses, as they were only able to score 4 combined runs. The Oakland Athletics are entering this one after being swept in their short 2-game series with the San Francisco Giants. The A's struggle on the mound and in the field, as they gave up 13 combined runs in those 2 losses. They will have to be better on defense if they want any chance at taking down the Angels in this one. Our team pick is: Los Angeles Angels minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Los Angeles Angels are not having the season that they were hoping for, but they are still in 4th place in the AL West. They are also 4-6 in their last 10, as they aren't hot right now. At the plate, the Angels have had some serious struggles this season. They are currently scoring 3.97 runs per game, and they are hitting .229 as a team. This is the 25th least amount of runs scored per game and the 26th lowest overall team batting average. They are struggling to consistently reach base, and they aren't driving in men when they are in scoring position. They are extremely stagnant at the dish, and they aren't giving themselves enough opportunities to score. I also expect them to stay fairly aggressive once they have reached base safely. They have already recorded 59 stolen bases, which is the 15th most in the league. They will do whatever it takes to get their men closer to home plate. The Athletics did not perform how they would have liked in their last series against the Giants, as they were swept in their short 2-game series. Oakland is currently in last place in the AL West, as they are still 28.5 games out of first place. They are also 5-5 in their last 10 games, as they have been up and down. At the plate, the Athletics are scoring 3.52 runs per game, and they are hitting .216 as a team. This is the 2nd least amount of runs scored per game, and they have the lowest overall team batting average. They are failing to consistently reach base safely, and they have shown that they are one-dimensional at the plate. They have to string multiple hits together in order to score, as they don't have much power inside their lineup. Oakland is only averaging .89 bombs per game, which is the 24th lowest average in the league. I do expect the A's to be aggressive on the bases once they have reached safely. They have already taken 61 bases this season, which is the 13th most in the MLB. They will do whatever they can to get their runners closer to home plate. I like the Angels in this one. They will be looking to bounce back after their last series with the A's, and they have the pitching advantage in this matchup. The A's are scoring the 2nd least amount of runs per game, and they have the lowest team batting average. Shohei Ohtani will be able to pitch very deep into this game, as he will keep the A's off the base paths for the majority of the night. He is currently 9-7 with a 2.83 ERA and a .04 WHIP, as the A's aren't going to give themselves enough opportunities to score in this game. Los Angeles has the 9th highest overall team fielding percentage, and they are allowing the 14th least amount of runs per game. The A's will continue to struggle at the dish, and the Angels will slowly pull away. They will be facing James Kaprielian on the mound, as he has been horrible at home this season. He is 0-3 and struggling in front of his own fans. Oakland is allowing the 22nd most runs per game, and they have already committed the 23rd most fielding errors. They will continue to struggle in this one, and the Angels will barely cover the run line spread. Our total pick is over 6.5 runs. New York Yankees vs Seattle Mariners. The New York Yankees are coming into this one after being swept by the St. Louis Cardinals. The Yankees struggled at the plate in the first 2 games of their last series, as they only scored 3 combined runs in their first 2 losses. They must be better at the plate in this one if they want to end this small mid-season skid. The Seattle Mariners are entering this one after splitting their last series with the Los Angeles Angels. The Mariners had a chance to win that series, but they ended up losing in extras in Game 4. Seattle must be better on the mound and in the field if they want to challenge New York in this one. Our team pick is New York Yankees minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. The Yankees are currently 4-6 in their last 10 games as they haven't had it rolling over the past 2 weeks. Luckily, New York still has a 9.5 game lead over the Blue Jays for first place in the AL East. At the plate, they are scoring 5.34 runs per game and they are hitting .246 as a team. This is the most runs average per game and the 14th highest overall team batting average. They have shown that they can consistently reach base and they aren't one-dimensional at the plate. New York can string together hits or they can smash the ball over the outfield walls. They are averaging 1.74 bombs per game, which is the most in the MLB. It is difficult to score with the Yankees as they can attack you so many different ways. They also have one of the deepest batting lineups that I have seen as they have multiple guys that can get the job done. I expect the Yankees to stay aggressive once they have reached base as well. They have already stolen 70 bases this season, which is the 4th most in the league. They will do whatever it takes to get their men closer to home plate. The Seattle Mariners have not had the season that they were hoping for and they have seemed to cool off a bit after their impressive winning streak. They are currently 5-5 in their last 10 as they have shown that they can be beaten. They are also still in second place in the AL West as they are 11.0 games behind the Astros. At the plate, Seattle is scoring 4.10 runs per game and they are hitting .233 as a team. This is the 23rd least amount of runs scored per game and the 25th lowest overall team batting average. They must start reaching base more consistently if they want to continue giving themselves opportunities to score. Luckily, the Mariners are averaging 1.14 home runs per game, which is the 14th highest average in the league. This has been the quickest way for them to score as of late, as they have shown that their power can keep them in these games. I also expect the Mariners to stay aggressive once they have reached base safely. They have already stolen 56 bases, which is the 16th most in the league. I will be taking the New York Yankees to cover the run line spread in this one. Yes, they were just swept by the St. Louis Cardinals, but they will be ready to bounce back in this one. They played Castillo just last week and I see that being an advantage for the Yankees. They know what he is going to throw and they are going to light up the scoreboard in this one. They are averaging the most runs per game and they have the 14th highest overall team batting average. They will consistently reach base throughout this game and the Mariners won't be able to keep up. I'm trusting Gerrit Cole in this one as he has to be better than his last performance against these same Mariners. He will come into this one and shut them down as the Mariners have struggled at the dish as of late. They are scoring the 23rd least amount of runs per game and they have the 25th lowest overall team batting average. Their struggles at the plate will continue and Cole will keep them off the scoreboard for the majority of this game. The Yankees are the better team and I expect them to bounce back in this one. Our total pick is over 6.5 runs. And here is why. The Yankees are averaging 5.31 runs per game and 5.26 runs per game on the road. They average 5.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Mariners. With Seattle giving up 3.69 runs per game at home, the Yankees will be held under their average in this game. The Mariners are averaging 4.05 runs per game and 3.93 runs per game at home. They average 5.67 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Yankees. Even though New York is giving up 3.79 runs per game on the road, they gave up 4.8 runs per game in the last 5 road games started by Cole, so expect the Mariners to score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Mariners and Yankees played over the total in their last 2 meetings. Minnesota Twins vs Los Angeles Dodgers. The Twins had won 2 in a row before a loss in their last game. They are 5-5 in their last 10 games, and while they are in first place in the AL Central, they are only 1 game up on the Cleveland Guardians and 2 games clear of the Chicago White Sox. The Dodgers are riding an 8-game winning streak and they have 11 wins in their last 12 games. They have the best record in the majors and have the biggest division lead in baseball, with a 15.5 game lead over the second place San Diego Padres in the NL West. Our team pick is Los Angeles Dodgers minus 1.5 runs, and here is why. In their last game, the Twins lost to the Toronto Blue Jays 3-2, where a call was overturned in the 10th inning. A Toronto player was called out at home, but the call was reversed, which led to Minnesota manager Rocco Baldelli being ejected. In the game, the Twins did not get much clutch hitting, with 11 men left on base, and Luis Arias and Jose Miranda each had an RBI. The Twins ranked 12th in the majors in runs scored, and they had totaled 13 runs in 2 wins, before only scoring 2 in the last game. Arias ranks 2nd in baseball batting .329, and he has 6 hits and 2 RBI in the last 2 games. All-star Byron Buxton, .219 26 HR 47 RBI, leads the club in HRs, and he is slumping with 2 hits over his last 5 games and no long balls in the last 6 games. On the season, Minnesota is 26-26 on the road. The Minnesota Twins are batting at .251 with 458 runs, 855 hits and 127 home runs. Batting leaders for the Twins are Byron Buxton with a .227 average with 42 RBIs and 23 home runs, and Jorge Polanco with a .245 BA with 44 RBIs and 12 home run. The Twins are pitching 3.78 ERA and a 1.23 WHIP and 707 strikeouts. Starting pitcher for the Twins will be Joe Ryan with a 4.03 ERA, 1.35 WHIP, and 54 strikeouts, allowing 55 hits and 9 home runs. The Los Angeles Dodgers are pitching a 3.00 ERA with a 1.07 WHIP and 806 strikeouts. Taking the mound for the Dodgers will be right-handed Julio Urias with a 2.71 ERA, .98 WHIP and 103 strikeouts, allowing 83 hits and 15 home runs through 109.1 innings pitched. The Dodgers have a batting average of .253 with 895 hits for 534 runs and 132 home runs. Batting leaders for the Dodgers is Mookie Betts with a .304 average for 50 RBIs and 21 home runs. And Trey Turner with a .294 batting average for 75 RBI and 17 home run. We think the Dodgers continue their red-hot winning streak. The Dodgers felt slighted by not making the World Series last year and have decided to show their dominance this year. Our total pick is under the total.